Hello friend, welcome you again. This is third part of the tutorial series Figure Preparation in Adobe Illustrator, and today I'm going to show you that how you can manage text in Figure. But before going through this tutorial, I highly recommend you please go through my previous tutorial that will be much helpful for you to understand. So let's start. Here you can see on my screen, I have prepared this figure just for the tutorial purpose, and to add the text in the illustrated you can see at the left side toolbar section type tool is present, and if you right click there are many type tool option available. First I'm going to click here and click anywhere in the document where you want to add the text. So I'm going to click here and type here very easily, and at the top you can see the properties of this text showing, but maybe you are not able to see in your case because of the workspace that you are using, and I am using the Essential Classic, that's why I am able to see this. But at the right side in the properties here, character properties is also showing here, and if you click here on three dot more option, there are many options available for the text, and you can use in a very efficient way to manage the text in Illustrator. So I'm not going to discuss all the properties of the text here, but anyhow if you are not able to see the property, click here on the window and here type. In the type, click here on the character or use Ctrl plus T shortcut to see the properties of the text, and click here. So option, you can see the more option of the text, and if you want to change you can change from here. Very easily. So this way you can add the text in the Illustrator. I'm going to delete this, and if you want to use other type tool like area type tool, so for this I'm going to just make an area in which I'm going to use the area type tool. So click here in this area, your text will be confined in this particular area. So I'm going to delete this again. The next is type on a path. Select this and you can use any path to type the text. So I'm going to use the circle here, type whatever you want to type. So in this way you can use the type tool. The other option is also well like vertical type tool, vertically type in the document, and vertical area type tool. So again make an area and use the vertical type area and click here type the particular area vertically. So in this way you can manage the text. So I'm not going to discuss every tool here, but I'm going to show you a very important properties of the text. So if you want to add the special character symbol, click here on the type GLIMP option, and in the GLIMP drag, and you can change the font style and select your special character that you want to add in your text. Add from here like gamma, beta, or any symbol. Add from here very easily, just double click or symbol will be added in your text. In this way you can add the special character symbol in your text using the type GLIMP option. I'm going to delete this, and now I'm going to show you how you can manage the text in your data. So for this I'm going to use these two data. So I'm selecting the direct selection tool. First I'm going to select the axis label by press and hold the shift key to select all the axis label in these two data and change the font style. I'm going to keep the here regular size 8, and here you can see the alignment of the text is not proper. For this use the alignment tool. So you can get the align tool option here and at the top, But if you are not able to see in your case, click here in the window, align. I'm going to click here, vertical align to top. Now you can see text is aligned at the top. So I'm not going to discuss in detail about the align because I have already discussed in my previous tutorial. And if you want to know more, you can go through my previous tutorial and you can get the more information about the align. And I'm going to select the individual align here. And in this data, you can see your text is clipping. So this is because of the presence of clipping mask. If you press and hold the left key of the mouse button and just drag here, you can see the clipping mask, and just press the delete button to delete the clipping mask. So for the clipping mask, I have already mentioned in my previous tutorial, so I'm not going to mention it in detail. So here you can see our x-axis label in both the data is now formatted. And if you want to save your character style to further use in this figure or any other figure, you can save this. For this, select the axis label here and click on the window, type here character style. Click here on the plus button, create new style, and just double click. Now you can see character style option is open. Rename this. I'm going to rename axis label, and characteristic of the character change according to your requirement. Arial, regular, 8 point, and click OK. Your character style is saved here, and you can save it to your library. If you have account, click here. This will be saved in your library and you can use further. Here I'm going to show you for the y-axis in this data. Just select the axis and click here on this axis label. It automatically change the style according to the axis label that we have added here. So in this way you can make the character style and use to format your data very easily. Here I'm going to change the style of this y-axis in this data. So you can see all the text are separated. In this case, I suggest you use the type tool to just type the axis name separately, like ifn gamma. For the gamma, use the type glimp option, and here select the gamma. Just double click, gamma is added. Close this and type picogram per ml. Use the selection tool to select the axis. Press the delete button. Again, select the text, rotate this and keep here. Now again, select the axis and click on the axis label. Your axis is formatted. In this way, you can format the axis by creating the character style. And now I'm going to show you for the tick mark here. So select the direct selection tool, and again I'm going to select the tick mark, and I'm going to change the style regular, size 6 for the tick mark. And again I'm going to make the character style for the tick mark. Click on the plus button, double click here, rename tick mark label, basic character format, Arial, regular, size 6. Click OK. Your tick mark label is saved, and I'm going to select the tick mark in the other data. Again, click here on the tick mark label. Now you can see your tick mark is formatted according to the saved tick mark label character style here. So this is very easy to format the text by creating the character style of the text. Now I'm going to show you for the water plot. Using the direct selection tool, I'm going to select the axis label, x-axis, and also the y-axis. Click here on the axis label character style. Your label is changed according to the properties, and I'm going to just unselect this and also align the axis label text using the align tool here. I'm going to just, so in this way you can manage your text very easily. And for the tick mark, I'm going to select the tick mark. Click here, tick mark label. Now tick mark and axis label formatted according to the previous data that we have saved here in the character style. So like this you can format the axis label here. Click here, the character style axis label. The axis label is changed. Also the tick mark for this data, and in this figure as well, I'm going to select the axis label. Click here axis label to change the style. And for the figure assignment like A, B, C, D, I'm going to make a new style for this. Click here, double click, figure label. In the basic character format, I'm going to use the Arial bold and the size 12. Click OK. Figure label option is showing here. I'm going to select all the figure label here and click here on the figure label. So you can see it's showing the narrow, but we can change this. I'm going to just double click, basic character. Okay, I'm going to change the bold. All the label is changed according to the data that we have saved here. And the figure description, we can change this as well. I'm going to select this Arial bold and the size 10. I'm going to keep the size 8. Click here for the new style, double click here. I'm going to rename figure description label. In the basic character option, Arial bold 8. Click OK. And now I'm going to select other description text and click on the figure description label character style. Now you can see all the figure description style is changed according to the character style that we have saved here. So in this way you can manage your text, and for the alignment you can use the align tool. Like if you want to align the ANC and vertically, just you can use the align tool, and you can also align horizontally. In this way you can manage text in the Illustrator very easily. And if you have any problem, let me know. I will try to help you as much as possible. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.